Hello friends, how are we doing today? So today the recipe that I am sharing with you will make the most picky eater also want to eat their vegetables and also feel happy about it. So what we are going to make today is sambar. So let me just show you all the ingredients that we will be needing for this. So to start with, onion. I've taken 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic, then 2 potatoes, we will chop it up. Also 1 full carrot, then 6 to 7 beans, the green beans, French beans you can take, 2 pieces of okra or the bhindi. You can add more if you want, but I don't want it to be too thick sambar, so I'm not adding too many okras. You can add more for making it more thicker. Then 2 tomatoes, this will give the tang to it, and also 2 lime. You can use lemon instead of a lime. If you don't have lime, it's okay. You can use 2 lemons and few leaves of coriander. So these are the things. Now we need to chop it up, and we are going to make a masala out of it. Now today I've already got the dal made, which was last night that I made. So it has already got the tempering in it. It's a tur dal. It has got the tempering of cumin, onion and garlic already. So in case you are not having any leftover dal, it's fine. You can make a new dal. Take 1:2 ratio, means if you're taking 1 cup of dal, put 2 cups of water in it with some salt, turmeric and asafoetida powder. So then just give it 3 to 4 whistles and check if it is done. And to make sure that it is cooked nicely, it's better to soak it in water for 30 minutes. So it's easier for it to get cooked. So once that's done, just mash up the dal a little, okay? And the dal will be ready like this. Now you can adjust the consistency. If you want a thicker sambar, add more dal. But if you want little runny sambar or thin, then you don't have to add too much of dal. So that we will come to later. First, let's chop up all the vegetables. Okay friends, so our vegetables are chopped up. We are going to use this to make our masalas. So in the meantime, let me tell you about the spices we will be using for it. So first of all, we shall take our asafoetida or the hing, half a teaspoon of hing. Then the fenugreek seeds. Now fenugreek seeds give it a beautiful taste. A distinct sambar taste that you get is because of the fenugreek seeds, half a teaspoon. Then 1 full teaspoon of mustard seeds. Now mustard seed is also one of the most important in making sambar. Like you can see today, I'm not using any curry leaves, but that's still okay. But if I do not use these mustard seeds, I would not be able to make the sambar. So you need to make sure you have the mustard seeds with you. Even though you don't have the curry leaves, it's fine, but mustard seeds are very important. Then comes the fennel seeds. Now this is optional. Some people do not like the taste of fennel or saunf, so you can omit this. You don't have to put it, but for a little bit good taste, I put this fennel seeds, which is okay. I mean, if you don't want, it's up to you. It's not necessary to put this. Then comes the coriander seed powder. This is also the most important spice in sambar. So I'm not adding any sambar powder to it. Yes, you will be surprised that I'm making sambar, but I'm not adding any sambar powder to it, because all these masalas or all these spices that I'm adding, they are the ones which are there in the sambar powder. So some people just use the sambar powder and don't put anything else, but I'm putting all the things that a sambar powder can have. So I'm not adding sambar powder because sometimes my children and me, we don't like the taste of few sambar powders. So it's better to add your own masalas and make it your way. So in this recipe, I'm not using any sambar powder. Then some salt and the red chili for color. So let's start making the sambar. Okay, so the oil is heated up. So first of all, we will put our fenugreek seeds and let it splutter for a while. Don't let it turn black. Then we add our asafoetida and our mustard seeds just within, like say, 2 seconds. Put the mustard seeds. Now the mustard seeds will splutter, so it's better to just put a lid on and reduce the flame. Put the lid on so that it doesn't come on your face. It sometimes happens, you know, the mustard seeds, they splutter very badly. So to cover yourself, then you add your fennel seeds. Okay, it's getting done. Then you add your garlic. Just wait for it, don't wait for it to brown up, just wait for it to be little cooked. Then add your onions. Now let the onions become little pink. Saute it for some time. Oh, the smell is beautiful. It can make you hungry. Yeah. And see, it's not easy for children to, you know, eat their vegetables. As good as it may sound, but it's not that easy. So it's always good for you to wait and decide what is that your children would like. So you have to keep on trying different things. And this particular recipe, I can tell you, is one recipe that any picky eater will not mind to eat. So you should just keep on making sambar. It's one of the most liked product or liked food by everybody. I mean, be it a North Indian, be it a South Indian, everybody loves sambar. Okay, and that is the reason that it is so much popular everywhere, even around the world. So it gives you all the vegetables, it gives you all the vitamins, dal gives you the protein. So it is a whole meal in its own way. Okay, so now is the time we will add our coriander seed powder. Now coriander seed powder is very important in my recipe because I'm not using any sambar powder. So you cannot miss this one. You have to add this. And in goes our red chili powder and our salt. Because the dal already has a salt in it, so it's better not to add too much of salt. Just stir it for some time. Let the coriander seed powder and the chilies get cooked. You can see that it's leaving a little oil, which shows that it's getting done. Now at this point, we can add our tomatoes. Now I'm not adding any green chilies to it. You can do it if you want. You can add it. And it also gives a beautiful flavor to it. So now we will wait up for our tomatoes to get tender, and once they are tender we will mash it up with a potato masher. You can use the potato masher for mashing tomatoes, that's fine. So let's wait up for some time. Okay friends, let's check the vegetables. They all look cooked. Yes, just try to smash a potato in that and that will tell you if it's cooked or not. Yes, they are cooked. So now I'm going to add the dal slowly and would like to see how much dal we would require because I don't like too thick sambar. So I'll just put, it's almost 2 ladles of dal I have added. Let's just mix it up. Okay, and if you feel that you need to add some more water to it, you can add it at this point. So let's add some more water. So the sambar is coming to a nice boil, and at this time you should check your seasonings. If you think you need more salt to it, add it at this point so that it gets cooked along with the sambar. Okay, so that's about it. That's all we need to do. Now we are ready to plate it up. Now this has no chili in it, but if you want it for yourself, like I love chilies, so I'm going to add some tempering of red chilies, the dried red chilies on the top of it, just for my own taste. And if you don't want to add chilies, it's up to you. You can just give a tempering of colored red chili powder in 1 teaspoon of ghee just to make it look beautiful. So let's just plate it up now. And just before we plate it up, as I've added 2 tomatoes in it, it is already very tangy. But just to make it a little bit more tangy, you can add your lime as we discussed in the beginning. So just take a sieve and put the lime in it now. You don't have to cook once you put the lime. I have not added any tamarind to it. Okay, I have not added any kokum to it because the tomatoes give it a tang that we need. But if you need more tang to it, you can add those kokum or the tamarind, that's up to you. So, but just to save time and just to make it easy and quick, I have added the lime, which is equally good. It doesn't make much of a difference. So for a quick recipe, that is a good idea. So let's now plate it up. Okay, so for tempeh, I've taken 1 teaspoon of ghee. I'm going to add the dried red chilies to it and just wait up for just few seconds actually, because it gets done very quickly. And then I add my red chili powder. Just let it get done a little. And then straight away I will put this onto our sambar. That's about it. Okay, so we have already tempered it. Okay friends, so the sambar is ready. You can serve it with boiled rice, chapati or dosas or any kind of chilas. Along with the sambar goes very well, and let me tell you, it's very yummy. Okay, the sign of a good chef is always they taste their food. So I tasted it and it's very good, and it doesn't make me feel that I have not added curry leaves, so it's any less of an ingredient. So I would suggest you, I would really recommend this sambar. The only way to make it a little more simpler and a little less time consuming is that when I sauteed all the vegetables along with the masalas, you can straight away put in the cooker, in the pressure cooker, and give it a pressure rather than waiting for the vegetables to get cooked. So that way it will just save you some time. Many times when I don't have too much of time in my hand, I do that. I just put onions and all the masalas along with the vegetables and give a pressure to it. So it gets cooked pretty easy and pretty quickly. So you can do that too. But this way it gives more flavor and it tastes much better. So it's up to you, whichever process you want to take up, either this way or the pressure cooker way, that's your choice. So, and now for the tip of the day, for giving it a much more flavor to sambar, you can add a little piece of jaggery or gur to it. So it can balance all the kind of flavors and gives a much better taste. So today I have not used it, but you can use it going forward. So do comment and let me know how you find this recipe, and please try it. I assure you, you will love it. And do comment, like, share and subscribe. And also let me know if you would like to see the programs in Hindi or English so that I can make the necessary arrangements. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you next time.